Well, hello. It's about 20 after 2, and I'm just hanging out in the hammock. Cleaned up my breakfast dishes and brushed my teeth and refilled my water bottle. It's been raining on and off since just after 10. It's just dripping right now. I keep hearing something over there. I think it's the birds. Oh yeah, just a bunch of birds flying around. Yeah, I'm just sitting here kind of chilling out, listening to my audiobook. My headache is still here. My nausea subsided a little bit. When I went to start eating breakfast, I felt so nauseous. I honestly thought I was going to be sick to my stomach. I don't know why. But I forced myself to kind of eat because I knew I had to. And I feel a little bit better as far as my stomach and everything goes. But I still have a really bad headache. I've drank 3 Nalgene's of water so far since I've got up. So hopefully that's helping. I just took another Tylenol. I took one around 9:30, 10 o'clock, something like that when I got up. And I just took a second one just to see if that helps. That's about it. Sorry guys, not being very exciting today. My mom said she liked seeing the mushrooms in the Wolf Lake video, and there's some pretty cool ones here. This one's on the path to the privy. It's pretty neat. There's some more of them. Hello. It's about 3:45. I don't know where the day is gone, but I'm here. I'm back outside. The sun is trying very hard to come out. It's out actually right now. There's just a thin layer of clouds. I feel horrible. To be honest, I'm not feeling very great. After the last video on the hammock, I tried to have a nap. I just feel really nauseous. My head hurts, my face hurts. I think maybe I have a sinus infection. I don't know. I found a ginger chew in the bear vault, so I ate that. I took a Tylenol sinus, I took a Tylenol and a Gravol. And now I am going to have a cup of soup. I always bring a couple, just I call my emergency cup of soups in case I'm not feeling well when I'm out. I just feel like I need those like electrolyte type things, like, you know, when you have the soup, it's got the, I don't know, the salts or whatever. So that should hopefully help with the nausea. And my water's boiling, so I'm gonna go get it ready, and I'll be back in a bit. Hopefully I'll feel a little better soon. Well, it's 4:15, and I managed to get up and take some pictures of the boat. The sun is out a little bit now here and there, and it's nice, but I had to go into the shade just because my head hurt so bad. I had my cup of soup, and it made me feel really good. Not like, I'm still not like feeling 100%, but it made me feel a lot better. So I had 2 of them in my drink bag, so I'm gonna have the second one. I had a little bit of bar mix too. I just ate like the pretzels and the little dry sticks out of it, and then washed that down with like a couple of gulps of water. So I think I'm starting to kind of rebound, hopefully, so that's good. Well, I am on my second trip with the Anchor. I'm totally loving it. It's fantastic. So far, I've used half, and I've charged my phone 4 times, and I charged my headlamp last night. Now it's 6 o'clock and the sun is just starting to dip behind the trees here at my campsite. It's still kind of over there on the other side of the lake, but it's just because I'm so close here and the trees are so high there that it's going. Wow. I have no idea where the time went. I was like, well, you know, I guess I should probably start dinner. I mean, I don't have to do much, but I decided to make the bannock. I'm gonna make it in the pot, not on the fire, but I did saw a couple pieces of firewood. My arm is just like so tired right now. I don't have a ton of energy, but I am feeling a lot better. I'm not nauseous anymore, and my headache it's still there, but it's not like it was. It was really bad before. So I just bought some bannock pre-mixed from my friend Sean Rowley's recipe that I used a long time ago. It's super simple. I think it's 2 cups of flour, tablespoon of baking powder, and a pinch of salt or something, some sugar. I don't know. I only do the flour, the baking powder, and the salt. This is the bag with the bannock in it, and then this one just has extra flour in case I add too much water. I'm going to take some of this out because I'm just making one little patty, and I brought way too much, obviously, but that's fine. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to just pour a little bit of water in the bag at a time and just knead it up in the bag just like I do my pancake mix until I get a little patty. And then I'm going to put some oil in the pot, get it to a boil, and then drop it in there and kind of fry it on each side. And I'm going to mix some grated cheddar cheese in there and put some garlic in it because I haven't done that yet. And then I'm going to boil the water, put it in the OTG meal because that takes 15 minutes. And then while I'm waiting for that, I'm going to put the oil in and then make the bannock. And then by the time the bannock's done, hopefully my meal will be ready and then I can eat. Here is my OTG meal, lasagna Alfredo with peas and spinach. All right, there's my bannock. I still have 2 minutes to wait for my lasagna Alfredo. It looks pretty good. This is the first side. It got a little bit crispy here, but I think that's the cheese. When I took it out of the pot, this piece fell off, so I thought that was a sign for me to try it. So let's see how it is. It's really hot. Oh, it's good. Oh yeah, that's tasty. Okay, well, I just need my lasagna to be done, and then I can eat. While I'm sitting here, darkness has kind of taken over. And I should probably get this stuff cleaned up and put everything away and get my light out. But I'm not really too concerned. I do stuff in the dark all the time, so... yeah, that is really good. I'm excited to eat that with my lasagna Alfredo. Might be in the dark though, but that's okay. All right, so there's the lasagna Alfredo with peas and spinach. Looks pretty good. And there's my bannock. It's 7:45. Somehow it got dark on me. Guess I waited too long. Oh well. Yeah. And I got my appetite back, and I'm looking forward to eating this. I'm going to give it a try and have it with my garlic cheese bannock, which is delicious. And I'm going to go eat. I'll be back in a bit. All right, here we go. Oh, that's really good. It's always different than what I expect. It's nice. Okay, I'm going to go eat, and I'll see you in a bit. Thanks, Randy. It's delicious, as usual. I just had a little bit of a heart attack there. I'm sitting here. I was just about to take a piece of my bannock and a frog jumped and landed on my plate. Where did he go? He's gone now. He was just sitting there. He jumped here. I jumped on my plate. I screamed. Then he jumped here on my lap, jumped on this plate, and then jumped over there. I don't know where he came from. He just came out of nowhere. Ah, Frog Island. Still going. Well, it is 8:30 and I have got a little fire going. It's really nice out. There's a bunch of stars in the sky. It's super clear. I checked the forecast just a little while ago, and the rain has now been completely removed for the evening. There's still 30% POP at 10 p.m., but it doesn't show rain, thunder, or lightning at all. So I think it was like 60 or 50 earlier, so it's down to 30 now. So low probability of precipitation, but I'll probably be in the tent by then. Delicious dinner. I really liked it. I ate almost all of the bannock. I ate all of the pasta, and then I treated myself to a s'mores cookie for dessert. So I'm kind of happy about that. It was all delicious. I feel really good now. My headache is almost gone. I'm not nauseous anymore. I've drank, I don't know, I think about 7 Nalgene's today. So that's good. I took the hammock down out of the bug shelter, and I'm going to take the bug shelter down shortly as well. I had to come and tend to the fire. It's supposed to be a lot of fog tomorrow morning and overnight, and right now the bug shelter is dry, so I want to pack it up while it's dry. That way I don't have to worry about hanging it when I get home. I was just sitting here by the fire and I thought I heard a canoe, like the sound of a canoe coming, you know, like the paddle on the gunnels, and I don't know, they still get me every time. There he is. He was in the canoe, bumping his head in there. What I did notice when I went out to look towards the portage to see if I see any lights or anything, is that the stars look really nice. So I'm going to take a walk out there on the rocks, and I'll show you what they look like. Still lots of eyeballs shining back at me and on Frog Island. Not as many as yesterday, but over here there's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Oh, that's crazy. Okay, let's take a look at the sky here. Hang on. Got an owl hooting off in the distance. Doesn't sound like it's too far away, but it's hard to hear it in the video over the fire. I did check my Aurora app as well, and there's like 0 chance of seeing the northern lights tonight. So, I can see the mist coming up on the water here. You see it? Hello. It is just going on 10:30, and I'm here in the tent. I've done all the things, and I'm ready for bed. I'm really tired. I was sitting by the fire, and I was just kind of staring into it and dozing off, and I was like, I need to go. So bug shelter's packed up and put under the boat. Hammock's done, chairs away. So I'm just going to take my time in the morning. I always say that, and then I pop up and take off. But, you know, even if I left camp at like 9, I'd probably be back at my car at like 10:30, and I only have an hour and a half drive home. So it brings me home at noon, and I still have the whole day tomorrow. So that's nice. And then I can unpack and get everything dried and put away. I can't leave stuff like just lying around my house, so because it's somebody could call at any minute and say they wanted to come and see the house, and I'm trying to be as accommodating as possible so that hopefully someone buys it. So yeah, So yeah, so that's the plan. It is 18 degrees, 81% humidity. It's pretty high. There's mist rising off the water, and it's supposed to be foggy all night and tomorrow morning, and then it's supposed to lift and be a nice day. I think the low temperature is 15 or 14 tonight, so nice and comfortable for sleeping. And yeah, I'm ready to go to bed. Headache's gone, nausea's gone. Not feeling 100%, I'd say maybe 90, so I'm really happy with that. I probably felt like I was about 40 or 30 earlier today, so yeah, that's pretty good. Anyways, nice day here. I didn't get to do much. Sorry about that, but hope you still enjoyed the videos, and never know, tomorrow morning I might see a deer, or I don't know what. You never know. So I'm gonna go to bed, and I'll see you tomorrow. Good night. Well, good morning. It is 5 after 7 here on Horse Lake in the Haliburton Highlands water trails. And this is the scene here. I got up about 15-20 minutes ago. Just went to the privy and just came out here to see what's happening with the sunrise. Looks like it's coming out soon. It's not up yet. Sky is fairly clear. There's some clouds, but it's not, anything to consider worrisome. And a little bit of fog on the water at the end of the lake. Maybe there's a bit more on McEwen, I'm not sure. Just starting to get packed up and get ready to head out. This is the scene here, and I'm just going to head back to the tent now and start packing up my stuff, and I'll be back in a bit. All right, it is 8:37 on Sunday morning. It is September 22nd. It is the last day of summer, first day of fall. I'm not exactly sure where the line cuts off, but I have to accept that as of tomorrow, summer is officially over, which is hard for me because it's my favorite season. But fall's pretty nice too, especially if it's going to be like this. Great trip. I'm all packed up and ready to go. I just have to do the 213-meter portage back into McEwen, and then just do a little jump out over the lift over there at the entrance into Dan, and I'm at the access. So I know I didn't do much this trip. Sorry about that. I wasn't feeling great. I'm feeling good now. Everything is great. That's about it. I'm going to make my way to the access and show you some beautiful sights along the way. All right, it is just about 9 o'clock, and just here at the campsite still. Took a bunch of pictures and videos, and there was a squirrel that was freaking out over there, so I wanted to wait and see if maybe an animal came out, a moose or a deer or a fox or something. Usually chipmunks freak out like that when something is in their space, or there's an invader or intruder or predator. So, but nothing's gone on. So, yeah, all set to go here. Hoping to get some nice shots on the way out. and some footage. Maybe see those loons again doing some cool dancing or mating or whatever they were doing. So you never know. Might see something still, might not. So stick with me until I get out, and we'll see what happens. All right, it's 9 o'clock and I'm finally on the water. Thank you, campsite, for a wonderful stay. And I'm just paddling in behind the island because I haven't gone this way yet. Thought it would be neat to see it from the other side. There's the big hill where I went up to watch the sunrise yesterday. And there's our friend the sun shining brightly. Test. Well, I had a bit of, I don't want to say a struggle, but it was a little challenging getting off of this portage on Friday because there's so much sucky muck and it's super shallow. So I'm going to try to get up my speed really good here just before I approach the shallow area and see if I can just kind of smash the canoe into the sucky muck as deeply as possible, so I don't have to worry about getting in there. The water level's up a little bit. Oh, made it. Nice. I brought the water in with me. Made it. Sweet. All right, here we go. Wow, that was so much easier than Friday. Jumped out, pulled up the boat, no problem. No dirty feet, no sucky muck, no nothing. So I'm just gonna grab the pack and the bug shelter and take that over quick first, and then I'll come back and get the canoe. Really nice pop of color here at the end of the portage. The ferns, they're all coppery. They're just beautiful. Look at this. It's gorgeous. Here's the mushrooms. Oh, that was fun. It's 9:40. I know. I'm just taking my time. There's no rush. When I walked back to get the canoe, I didn't have anything with me. I took a bunch of pictures of the mushrooms. I remember seeing some pink ones on my way in, and my mom had commented that she really liked seeing the mushrooms in the Wolf Lake video. So I thought I would take some time and see if I could find some more, and I found so many. It's really amazing how you can walk through a portage and not see anything, and then have a goal to find something and see so many more things. Like, they just all kind of camouflage themselves into the forest and the surroundings, but I found about 4 or 5 different ones that I didn't even see before. So I put them in the video earlier. So I hope you enjoyed seeing those. When I got to the other end of the portage, I was loading the boat and couldn't find my sunglasses. I knew I had taken them off and threw them on top of the PFD. And when I moved the canoe, I found they were underneath the boat. So I got them back. Yeah, okay, so I'm just making my way through McEwen now. I do hear some people on the lake, so they are awake, so I'm not too worried about being noisy or waking anybody up. Usually I'm, scooting through these places sometimes at 6:30, 7 in the morning, but it's not like super early anymore, so it shouldn't be a problem. And should be at the other end in no time. All right, well, there's Scott and Brad. We just had a little chat. They're the guys who I saw on the way in. They're on campsite number 5, and they're just packing up. And we had a nice little chat, and now I'm gonna make my way through the rest of McEwen. So there's 2 more campsites here on McEwen. There's one on my left side, which is right here, and there's one on the right, which is right here. I've never checked either of them out. Maybe one day I will, but I feel like I'd like to leave them as a surprise. And, if I ever end up booking them or camping on them, then I'll show them at that point. We'll be doing another trip in October, a couple more. So I've got my Thanksgiving trip coming up, which is usually a portaging trip. Alright, I'm just coming up to this little obstruction here in between the 2 lakes. I'm wondering if because of the rain, the water levels have gotten just high enough to let me scoot through here without having to get out, but it's not a big deal. I'm going to try the same thing I did with the access to the last portage and just kind of get my speed up and just kind of see if I can power right through it. I do now have the tripod stick attached to the canoe, not tightly or anything, but enough so that if the boat does tip or tilt a little bit, the camera should stay in the boat. I'm just going to take the paddles apart and see if I can hump a lump. Turn the camera around and show you. It's not that easy to do. I'm pretty sure I'll just scooch through here. The water is just enough, just high enough to let me by without having to get out now. It's amazing because not that much rain fell, I don't think. It didn't seem like it. It was only supposed to be a couple millimeters, but it certainly made enough difference here. Okay, off we go. I'm on top of it. There's a couple of big boulders and you just have to kind of go around them. It's not a big issue, but what about that one? Oh well. Okay. All right, I'm back here at my car. There are 2 cars here. I'm actually really surprised this one made it through that road. Hopefully it's not damaged. I believe they belong to the people who are right here on number 4, and they look like they're pretty much almost loaded up and ready to come. So I'm just gonna grab my stuff really quick out of the boat and get it out of the way so they can unload. And that's it. So hope you enjoyed the videos. Thanks so much for watching, and we'll see you next time. Bye. Thanks so much for watching. If you like what you saw, please click the subscribe button. Also click the bell for notifications. If you'd like to get more information on the stuff I use on my trips, please check out my website at CamperChristina.com. Thanks. Bye.